You were asked a little bit about churches, but today 5 churches in Lake County filed a lawsuit against your administration. Stacy Baca, my colleague at ABC7, says the pastor at Zion Christian Assembly of God says that they run a food pantry up there, which gets state funding, 30 volunteers feeding 1,200 people a week, but they can't have more than 10 people on Sunday for phase 3. How do you respond to that discrepancy, which they says just frankly is not fair to them?
Well, as regards a food pantry, I was in East St. Louis yesterday at a food pantry, and like many nonprofit organizations, they've had to make adjustments in order to keep their patrons safe, to keep the people who use the food pantry safe. I know that lots of organizations have made those adjustments. Nothing is directed here at a religious organization that happens to have a food pantry. It's really the idea here for everybody, for everything, and food pantry specifically, is just to make sure that those who get served are served in a safe environment. So, we provide guidelines for different kinds of food service and organizations, in grocery stores and so on. So I think those would apply here too.
Sorry, I didn't ask the question well, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry, maybe.
The pastor's saying they have 30 people in working the food pantry.
Mm-hmm.
If they can have 30 people to work a food pantry, your guidelines say they can only have 10 people in a service.
Yeah.
And the discrepancy there has frustrated the pastor and resulted in this law.
Well, again, we have guidelines that are now available this afternoon will be this afternoon on the DCEO website. And those are our best recommendations. We're not providing restrictions. We're simply providing the best recommendations that we can for keeping people safe. So we hope that the pastor will follow that guidance and those recommendations for his or her services.
But if there's not restrictions, then you're not going to be asking for any enforcement on churches who would violate the 10-person guideline?
As you know, I have never encouraged any police enforcement or any other kind of breaking up of gatherings. What I have said is that pastors should use their judgment and the science and data and should follow the recommendations that have been made. But I realize that some have ignored that.
A couple of questions on IDES.